What's up YouTube, it's Young Men's Daily Red Pill, back with another video. Thank you guys for coming on today's video. Very important topic to talk about today, and it has to do with dating standards when it comes to men and women. Alright, and you probably know where this is going. Women, it's okay for them to have all these standards for men. He has to be above 6 feet. He has to make 6 figures every year. He has to have some type of status in whatever job he's working. And he has to have some type of side income. He has to have more than one job. He has to be a hustler or grinder. He has to be making all this money and all these achievements. He basically has to be Jesus Christ or a Superman type of character. Alright? And that man does not exist. Which is why we see these famous celebrities, athletes, all these guys that have high status, that are high value, get divorced either way. Because what women want, the man that they really want, he doesn't actually exist. He exists on the internet, on Instagram, and then even if they do get a shot with this guy, he can't even be Jesus Christ himself. Or Barack Obama. He just can't do it, okay? He's not physically capable of being just a god in her life. But you'll have these women that still think that there's a type of man out there that's capable of doing all these things, and they will keep their options open and they will reject you and create loopholes, and you have to run through this obstacle course and duck when the log swings in order to get on a date with me. Even though I'm less attractive and I don't really have much going on in my life and I'm a barista or whatever she does. She has her liberal arts degree in cat litter. So it doesn't matter, alright? Like, in the end, men are starting to get tired of women creating dating standards that are unrealistic. Which is why I made the video on the 90-10 rule, because 10% of men are getting all the action, while the other 90%, for the most part, we have to work all the way to the top, you know what I'm saying? If you want to play in this game. And then that doesn't even guarantee the woman sticks around. You working to the top, you lifting weights every day, going to the gym, drinking protein shakes all the time, staying up late at night because a protein shake hits and now you got to take a shit. And doing all these things, working extra hours at your job, putting away side income, starting your own business to get with like a 5. And then she still cheats and leaves you one day. So it's like at this point, a lot of men have just said, listen, I'm checking out completely. Or if I do decide to date, I'm gonna create some type of standard, and I'm not just gonna date any female because she's a female and she presents herself. But according to the Daily Star, it is totally inappropriate, it's shameful, they even titled it, it's shameful that a man has rules for women he dates on Tinder. It's shameful. They actually said it was shameful. When women do this all the time to men. Why is it shameful? Because it hurts your feelings? That's what I can think of. Because it doesn't make you feel good? Because you guys run off of emotions and we're more logical and we actually want we have a standard of women that we want to deal with? Is that why it hurts your feelings? Anyways, let's check out this article. I already read a little bit of it and I could already tell it is directed negatively towards the man that has these standards. When these same women that get mad about this article create the same rules and regulations and standards for men that are unattractive in their eyes or don't measure up to their standards in their eyes. But then they'll break the rules if an attractive man comes along, alright? They'll break these rules that they put on these lower quality men in their opinion just because they don't want to date these men. And they'll lie to them. Alright, so the title of the article is Bloke's Shameful Tinder Rules as he bans women over taste and mental health. Okay? Steven detailed what he is looking for in his future partner on his Tinder profile, but he has been slammed by viewers. The requirements includes no mental health and no skinny coffee. Alright, what's so bad about asking for women that don't have mental health issues? Oh wait, that eliminates 99% of them. A single man looking for love on Tinder has been called out for his extreme dating requirements. The 32-year-old Irishman known as Steven on his profile put up a list of rules including no single moms, no bath bombs, and quote, no mental health. Oh god, I know the single mothers because the majority of women on dating apps are single mothers. Oddly, he's only considered ladies who have paid for full phone contract. Tinder user Caramel Apple, who had a large following thanks to her analysis of bizarre bios, spotted Steven's profile and shared it to her account, which we will watch later. The clip is right here. This is her, what she looks like, so it should be very interesting for us to watch and break down and analyze. Yeah, there's a lot there that we can analyze, especially because she's the one criticizing this guy, and it's like if you look at her, there's a lot of things we can talk about moving forward. In the clip viewed more than 1.2 million times, Clara puts up Steven's list, which has been branded as audacious and diluted on the screen. Oh my God, he has dating standards. He actually cares about who he dates, and he's not just going to invite anyone into his life. She details: no single mothers, firm, nothing over 10 stone, no pansexuals, no genders, no mental health. The list also states his girlfriend must not rely on DHSS, which is Department of Health and Social Security, which is known as the Department of Work and Pensions. Okay, so no EBT, no food stamps. He wants a woman that's working. Steven asks for his future partner not to use any essential oils and not to drink skinny coffee. The singleton is also not into women who post motivational quotes on their social media, because those are the crazy ones. Those are the ones that are spiritual, but they're actually just nuts, and they lost their mind, and now they just use a bunch of spiritual quotes, and they're actually just insane. He then goes on to list his own interests, which appear to be narrowboating, watching Love Island, and West End musicals. And they blurred out his face. Alright, there she is, this lady that criticized him or whatever. And what do we see here? We have a cat. There's a cat in sight. What does that mean, guys? You guys can let me know in the comments. Future cat lady. Steven concludes that he usually gets a high volume of messages, but he will try to answer them all. Clara's post has been flooded with thousands of comments, as some said the profile looks like a job advertisement. And this is what I tell you guys when it comes to interacting with the modern woman. It is a business contract. It is not to be messed around with. You have to treat these women like it's a business. She's either helping you towards your goals and your purpose and what you want out of life, or she can stay the hell away. She's either helping assist you, and this is where a lot of men get confused because they let these women in their lives and they think they're helping them, but then what happens is that woman eventually takes up too much time and consumes them. So then these men that were working on their purpose, they begin to lose their purpose because they start to, she wants more attention, she feels neglected, and then as soon as you spend more time with her, then she's repelled that you're not working towards your purpose, you're not bringing in as much money as you used to. You can't win, gentlemen. So then I guess there were some people that commented beneath her post in regards to this man's dating standards, and they said, okay, the audacity of that man, that looks like a job ad to me, which is probably a beta male if that's a guy that's writing that. You should be treating these women like it's a business interaction. They're working for you, all right? Mr. Jones Corporation, Mr. Johnson Corporation, whatever your last name is. They're working for you towards your purpose, not the other way around. Don't get it twisted. A third added, men overestimate their current market value. You see, guys, men and the red pill is starting to spread. And this right here, this last little quote right here, men overestimate their current market value, shows me that the red pill's spreading for sure. And a lot of men are actually starting to wake up and have more dating standards, and these women don't like it because they're so used to having men just bend over backwards and not have standards. But we said, listen, we're not going to be on Plenty of Whales anymore, swiping right at everything that we see that looks halfway decent. Even if she looks like a gargoyle and is someone that you're not proud to be around late at night, and you have to sneak her in and out of the house because you don't want to be seen with her during the daytime. Men are starting to have standards and women are not liking it. Let's check out the video though right here. It should be interesting. This is what the lady looks like that I guess the user that found his profile is. Let's see what she has to say about it. This should be interesting. Let's listen to it.
No single mothers, firm, nothing over 10 stone, no pansexuals, no genders, any no DHSS, no mental health.
You know how she went no mental health with her finger like that? That just shows you she has mental health issues, and it's like hit dog syndrome. He wasn't particularly talking about this lady right here who's analyzing this about the no mental health. He wasn't talking necessarily about her. He didn't say, hey, whatever her name is, I'm talking about you. But if you look at how triggered she was by the no mental health thing and how she got up close to the camera, that shows you by her actions that this spoke directly to her. Look at her. Look at her reaction.
No mental health.
Because she's a nut.
Contract phone only. Unlimited data. Requirements depending on looks/weight. No home care. No essential oils/skinny coffee. No bath bombs on the story. No debt. A house is fine, but 300 quid to extra vision? No. No motivational quotes on the timeline. I get a high volume of messages and can't answer them all, but I'll try. Thanks for looking.
So there you have it, guys. According to Daily Star and the woman that we just watched in that video, you as a man cannot have dating standards, all right? You cannot do it. Only women can have dating standards, all right? You can't tell women you have to be this amount of weight, you can't be overweight, you can't be insane, clinically insane, you can't be broke. You can't say any of that. You can't say she doesn't know her gender, all these different things. I'm reading the list right now, that's why I'm looking over. All these different things that seem like just practical common sense. You can't do anymore because a lot of these women have all of these issues. They have all these issues, unfortunately. So it's like they understand that, God, all women have mental issues. All women have a little bit of obesity in them, or are single mothers, okay? And that offends them, that upsets them. I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying a large majority, to where it's enough to make an article like this and have this woman rack up all these millions of views because it upsets them. But in the reverse, it's okay for women to have dating standards, and they need men that aren't working 9 to 5s. They need men that are running their own businesses at home and are entrepreneurs and are 6 feet tall, have six-pack abs, are swole, are doing this, that, and the third, being Superman, being Jesus Christ himself, and it's okay for them to have standards. So yeah, guys, to wrap this video up, I gotta give a shout out to Steven, my boy Steven on Tinder, for creating standards and not just dating whatever's available to him. A lot of men are so thirsty that they don't create standards, and I think it's great. It's steps towards progress that men are creating standards on dating apps and not just settling for whatever lands on their homepage when they're swiping. You know, shout out to you, Steven. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll link the article in the description box. Like the video, share the video, help more men take red pills. Stay blessed, stay red pill. I'm out.